Good afternoon, Newtownards Armed Forces Day. I am Squad Leader Graham Muscat, Red 10, the team supervisor with the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows. It's great to be here at Northern Ireland Armed Forces Day. I'll be honest, I wasn't confident earlier that we were going to get a show because the weather wasn't particularly great. However, there's a great tradition in the airshow world called the Red Arrows Cap. I put it on order, I put it on Facebook, I put it on Instagram, so please can we have the Red Arrows Cap, and I think we've got one. So the team are airborne out of Alder Grove. They're working their way to the site. My role is to ensure that we are on time, we are operating with the correct procedures, correct safety rules, and all the information along with my flying display director here, Charles Sciarra, to make sure that we give you the best show that we can. But most importantly, I'll give you some more information about the wider Royal Air Force, about the team, and I'll get your eyes into the correct piece of sky so you do not miss a single second of the action. As I said, a busy schedule for us. Last week, if you follow us, we were down in Spain, and this week we have been over in RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk, where we operated to go to Belgium yesterday for a fly past over NATO headquarters, and then today flew over to Alder Grove for today's show, and then we're flying back towards Mildenhall later on today to perform at Duxford tomorrow. So it really is a busy schedule as we get into the summer season. There'll be 9 jets flying. We've got all 9 jets here this afternoon. They'll be, as I said, they're airborne out of Alder Grove. They're getting themselves ready, making all the preparations. They've got a small fly past en route here at Carrickfergus before they arrive, but hopefully they will arrive in time. 25, Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, it's the Red Arrow! So arriving in our world famous Diamond 9, collapsing now with the Reds 8 and 9 left and right, forming our trademark Diamond 9, leaving the red, white and blue beside us. They arrive at over a speed of over 400 miles per hour. They're now reaching a height of over 5,500 to 6,000 feet, slowing down to approximately 120 miles per hour. Before then coming back down to approximately 500 feet, twisting them around to the right. Leading the team is of course Red 1, Squad Leader John Bond. John Bond, known as Bondy, is in his second year on the team as the Red 1 team leader. He's been in the Red Arrows for 7 years. He was previously in for 5 years. He took a year out before then coming back in 2024 as Red 1. Red Arrows! On the right hand side of Red 1 is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his first year on the team. Uniquely, he was taken from training as an instructor on the Hawk team and then also became an instructor on the Operational Conversion Unit 29 Squadron, training the new generation. You can hear those commands from Red 1, they're almost robotic and monotone in his delivery, and that's because one rather than a ripple effect down the wing. You've now seen Reds 8 and 9 dropping behind Reds 2 and 3. The smoke will come on. On the left hand side of that centre stem is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Andrew McEwen, known as Macca. Macca again is in his first year on the team. Following training, he did a small stint with the Royal Navy before going on exchange with the United States Marine Corps, flying the AV-8B, a Harrier variant. He then came back to the UK, and he's our first pilot from the F-35B. 11 pilots in the Red Arrows. On the back right, all the way at the far right hand side of the formation is Red 4. Working extremely hard. Again, we take our formation references from Red 1, not necessarily the aircraft. On the Apollo formation, it's the Red Arrows. But of course, Red Arrows is not just about the pilots. We have a team of over 140 personnel. Over 120 of them are the engineers, the logisticians, the public relations, the visual communicators, the administrators. They are known as the Blues. Air Force to date, and find out all about them and what they do. You now see Red 6 and 7 split, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as they come round to the left. Get your cameras ready for the colourful Big those aircraft, it's a small door at the base of the aeroplane underneath. It's called the air brake. And we fly certain manoeuvres with the air brake out. This has a twofold effect. Firstly, it makes the pilots fly with a higher throttle setting, and therefore produces more noise. Secondly, it disturbs the airflow outside the back of the aeroplane and makes the smoke billow a lot more fuller. And watch for the colour change as red 1 brings the team down the line. Reds 8 and 9 at the back, twisting around the formation, working extremely hard. It's like being in a washing machine, being tumbled around while you're in those aircraft. Certainly 9 at the back. He's also getting the weight turbine to go for red 8. 9, it's the 2025 Red Arrows. As we go into the second half, we start the second half of the show with the same way we did last year because it became most popular. It's the 5-4 split. And the second half is now operated in 2 distinct sections. Off to the left-hand side, you've got Reds 1 through 5, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5, so they are called Enid. And off to the right-hand side, you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, known as Hannah, named after Squadron Ray Hannah, one of the most famous and first members of the Red Arrows. He's also the only team leader to lead it for 4 years. And he took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world famous Diamond 9. So Enid from the left, Hannah from the right for the 5-4 cross. You'll see red 4 starting to slip all the way to the rear and red 5 sitting in just behind red 1. The smoke will come on. Ready for the twister. The red smoke comes on from red 1. Red 4 smoking blue around the rest of the formation. Sitting behind red 1 is red 5, Lieutenant Dustin Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty is in his second year at the team, originally from Zimbabwe. He was originally a Typhoon pilot, having flown with 29 Squadron as instructor, and also the Test and Evaluation Squadron, 41 Squadron, all based at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. On the rest of the formation for the Hannah break. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with the full show for the second half. You've got red 6 and 8 coming off to our left-hand side, red 7 and 9 going off to our right-hand side. Hannah and the Synchro pair are led by the Synchro leader, that's squad leader Tom Hansford. He's off to our left-hand side, pulling up, smoking white. Tom over 900 miles per hour for the Hannah pass. Reds 8 and 9 go up and down in the roller coaster as red 6 and... Against those G-forces, they'll be 60 degrees, nose down, inverted before they roll the correct way up to meet back in the middle. As those aircraft pass, that's only 30 metres, 100 feet between wingtip to wingtip, and each aircraft once again turning hard up to 6G to complete boomerang, to cyclone, to slingshot. Look directly to your right, and now you're looking for Enid's. They form the in will be red 9. You're looking for his white smoke, which will then go red and blue as he completes the goose. Red 9 climbing up is Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie's in his 3rd year on the team. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot and also former qualified. Get your cameras ready directly in front of you for the world famous Synchro Heart. Coming in from the top right-hand side to spear the heart is Red 8. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Richard Walker, former Harrier pilot, former Typhoon pilot, and former qualified flank instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II. And the Red Arrows would like to dedicate today's heart to all members of our National Armed Forces for keeping us safe at home and abroad. Let's give everybody a massive round of applause for the heart and our National Armed Forces. Keep your eye on the synchro pair. Each pair once again pulling down to only 200 feet above the sea. Each aircraft will perform a barrel roll, followed by a cross and a second barrel roll in the double rolls. As the synchro pair leave to our rear, you're looking to your left-hand side, followed by Reds 8 and 9 coming into the bay now. The smoke comes on. And once again, Red 1 pulls them up at over 400 miles per hour. He will twist to the right. It's another photo opportunity for the vertical break. As Enid plus 8 and 9 leave to our front, keep looking to your left, keep looking to your right. You're looking for the synchro pair once again. This time Red 7 coming in from the left, Red 6 coming in from the right. Once again, that closing speed over 900 miles per hour. Each aircraft performing a barrel roll before passing once again at only 30 metres, 100 feet. The turn call is given as Red 6 and 7 now pull hard to each other. 6G looking to miss each other once again around the back at only 30 metres, 100 feet. And not only that, they're going to change colour. So blue becomes red and red becomes blue as they complete the manoeuvre called the circus. Degrees, you can see Enid pulling up with the white smoke on. The colour comes on as Red 1 leads the team into a barrel roll, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in a manoeuvre we simply call the serpent. That's only capable due to the smoke pod that's under the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke pod is capable of producing 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and approximately 1 minute of blue smoke. Each colour has its own personal button on the pilot's control column. We switch it on and off the fly. They're pulling up to 3-4G, looking 90 degrees along their shoulder line. The smoke will come on in the tango. Red 7 and 8 on our right hand side, 6 and 9 inverted in the chainsaw. Red 6 and 9 working extremely hard against those negative G's. All the blood rushing to their head, then working hard against their G suit to ensure that they do not working extremely hard to remain conscious. With 7 and 8 off to our left and 6 and 9 who off to right, they'll join crowd rear for their next manoeuvre. Looking into the left-hand side, you'll be looking for Enid, the nose light twinkling in the distance once again as Red 1 rolls them out. The white smoke comes on. 2 and 3, roll, go. As 2 and 3 roll to the outside. Clear, go as roll. Red 4 and 5 roll to the outside. in one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year. It's the rollbacks. Complete is the call as red one takes them around to the left. For those of you a bit more central to the show, you may be able to see 3 aeroplanes, but believe me, there are 4 as red 7 hides in the smoke of red 6 for the Tempest. Once again, red 7 and 6 stay flat as red 8 and 9 split with their respective leaders. Look directly in the distance. Hopefully you'll see the nose lights of these. Boys and girls, get your cameras ready for the palm split. A synchro powered run in because you have been watching the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrow! There pretty soon and jump in the back of the jet and fly back to RAF Mildenhall in Suffolk to be able to gather our formation back and get our aircraft serviced. Please do not underestimate how difficult that was for the guys flying today. The visibility isn't particularly great in a very, very small venue. So I think they did an absolute sterling job, and I'll obviously pass on the warm reception and thanks that you all gave them. If you'd like any more information about the Red Arrows, of course, we are on Facebook and Instagram, RAF Red Arrows. All the pilots have their own account. Find me at RAF Red 10, and you can follow the rest of the pilots. If you hashtag Red Arrows, any pictures and videos, we'll pick them up, share them across social media. I will be at the RAF Red Arrows tent in approximately 5 minutes if you want to come and say hello. I'll only have about 10-15 minutes before I've got to get on the road. I'll also be selling the Red Arrows signed prints. They're £10 cash or card, as long as the card machine works. And as I said, I've only got 10-15 minutes. As I said, this is my last and final year in the Red Arrows. I was in Belfast last year for the Northern Ireland Armed Force Day. It's a wonderful reception. If you haven't seen me before, or you're not going to see me for the rest of the year, I've been an absolutely ball. It's been a brilliant part of my career, and I hope to see you all again in the future. But from me and the Red Arrows, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Squadron Leader Graham Muskie Muscat. We're going to miss him, but the Red Arrows will be back. They always do. Follow that. Well, actually, we more sedate pace to continue having a look around various stalls and stands over here.